guys, today I am here to bring you a full body Pilates workout on the Pilates Springboard. As far as equipment goes today, you'll be using a mat, a squishy ball, a Springboard, a tower, or a Cadillac. You can do this workout on any of those pieces of equipment. As far as springs go, we are going to be using our push-through bar with one heavy red spring attached. We'll also use our short yellow springs with handles attached, and we will also use our long purple springs with loops attached. As always during this workout, please feel free to modify as necessary. Make this workout your own. When you're ready, gather your equipment and we will get started. Alright guys, so I've got my tower set up. I have my push-through bar up with one red spring attached. I've got my long purple springs with loops just off to the side. I've also got my short yellow springs with handles off to the side. We'll use those later. For now, we're going to take our squishy ball up between our inner thighs, facing in towards the tower. I just want you to bring your feet close to one another, as close as you can, so that you're really hugging in on that ball, but so that you can also ground the big toes and pinky toe sides of the feet. From here, just take a moment to align your ears over your shoulders over your hips over your ankle bones over the center of the heel. Once you've got that all established, grab onto that bar with your hands. Beautiful. Take a breath, inhale, get taller through the back of the neck, and then exhale, keeping the weight even between the heels and the balls of the feet. Let's straighten the arms and then roll the spine down and forward. Good, taking your time here. Take a breath, inhale at the bottom, and then exhale, pivot at the pelvis, tailbone starting to reach towards the floor as you roll the spine back up. Let's do that a few more times. Straightening the arms, rounding the spine forward, keeping the weight even on the feet, and then rolling the spine up again. We'll do two more just like that. Taking a breath, inhale, exhaling, rounding the spine forward, deepening that connection, that scoop of the abdominals as we roll the spine forward, and then rolling the spine back up. Last time here, inhale, get even taller. Exhale, straighten the arms and roll that spine forward. Use the strength of the abdominals to press that bar. And then roll the spine all the way up. From here, hinge the body back on an angle and sit down into a chair. Come up just an inch and down just an inch here. Again, establishing a slight squeeze in on that ball, establishing the weight even between the heels and the balls of the feet, the big toes to the pinky toe side of the feet. Let's do 5 more here. And 4. 3. Good, ears are still over shoulders. 2. Last one. Now hold at your low point and just give me some squeezes in on that ball. For 8, and 7, and 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze, hold the depth of the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up the feet, stand nice and tall. Take a breath, inhale, grow taller through the back of the neck. Exhale, straighten the arms, roll the spine forward. Take a breath, inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll the spine up. This time, lift the heels, lean the body back, sit down in your chair. From here, come down an inch and up an inch in the legs. Tailbone straight down to the floor. Nice job. Let's do 4 more here. Just warming up through those legs. 3. Last 2. Last one. Stay nice and low and squeeze that ball for 8, 7, 6. The last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold 5. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs all the way out. Lower the heels down. Grow taller through the spine. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, straighten the arms. Roll the spine forward. And roll the spine up. This time, swivel your heels till they are touching. Heels are high. If you need to adjust that ball, feel free. Take a breath, inhale here, lean back. Exhale, sit down in your chair. From here, come down an inch and up an inch. The heels are fairly high. They are squeezing together. Shoulders are still over those hips. Good for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold low on 1, squeeze that ball for 8, 7, we've got this pattern going. Last 4, 3, 2, and hold the squeeze for 5. Hold for 4, hold for 3. Good, last time, straighten those legs out. Swivel your heels again till they're parallel. One more round, but this time we're gonna try to do our roll down with our heels lifted. So take a breath, inhale, get taller. Exhale, straighten your arms, and then just carefully round the spine forward. As you roll down, because the spring tension will change slightly, you'll just have to adjust your pressure on the bar. Take a breath, inhale at the bottom, reset, tuck the tailbone under towards the heels, slowly roll the spine up. There's a sticky spot somewhere in there, navigate through that, pulling the ribs over the hips, pulling the shoulders over the ribs. Good. Relaxing the arms at the top. Take a breath, inhale, lean back. Exhale, sit down in your chair, and this last round, let's just alternate heels. Good, running through the feet. Last 4, 3, so the body is going up and down a little bit as you run. Last time, leave your left heel down, your right heel lifted, and squeeze that ball for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze for 5. Good, switch your heels, squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and hold for 5. Beautiful. Lower both heels down, stand all the way up. From here, we're gonna come all the way down to the ground. So, place the ball down on the ground for a moment. Unhook your spring. We'll lay down with our head close to the tower. We're gonna take our ball underneath our sacrum. So that flat space at the base of the spine. Make sure that the ball feels nice and centered. And then grab onto your push-through bar here. The bar should be directly over your shoulders. You're gently pressing the bar forward just slightly with the fingers, especially the pinky toe sides of the hands. When you're ready, bring the knees one at a time into a tabletop position. And here we just start toe taps forward. So 1 toe taps, and then the other toe taps. And 1. And 2, soften the front of the rib cage. Stay nice and grounded here through the shoulders. Let's do 5 and 4. The last 2 and last 1. Bring both knees into tabletop and then start single leg stretch legs, this time with flexed feet. So really push out through the heels here. Nice, you choose the level of the legs. You've got 5 and 4. Last 2 and last time. Lengthen both legs out, lift one leg up towards the bar, and then scissor to switch. And switch. Nice. Keep it going, guys. You've got 5. And 4, pulling that belly button down towards the ball, or to the space underneath the ball. Last 2 each side, and last time each side. Bend both knees in towards the chest, flex the feet, inner thighs together. Like a little bird on a perch, I want you to curl your toes over an imaginary bar. From here, just press both legs out, and pull both knees in. Press both knees out, and pull both knees in. Let's just do 4 more here. Tailbone stays stationary, right, the whole time. Last 2, and last time. Lengthen both legs up to the ceiling, soft bend in the knees if your hamstrings are tight, and then lower those legs forward a bit, and lift the legs up. And forward, and up. Last 3 here. Exhale as you lift, and 2, Ground through the sacrum. Last time. Very nice job. Bend those knees. From here, we'll take our feet flat on the floor, lift our hips up, take that ball out, and place it down to the side. I'd like you to now take your right hand onto the bar and reverse it so the palm is facing you. Right hand on the bar, opposite knee into tabletop position. Opposite hand behind the head. Let's curl up and rotate towards that lifted knee with a fairly straight arm, and then lower back down. And again, lifting up and lowering down. Now we'll add on a little bit. So I want you to bring both knees into a tabletop position. As you lift that arm up to the ceiling, the same leg of the arm that's on the bar is going to tap forward and lift back up. And tap forward and lift back up. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. So you're rotating through that torso, and then the shoulders coming all the way back down. Last 2. Last time. We are going to keep going on the same side. I just want you to switch out your feet. See how that changes the movement for you. Rotate, opposite toe, tapping forward as you rotate. Let's do 4 more here. Last 2. And 1 more time. Come back center. Carefully switch out your hands. Make sure you have a good grip on the bar. Both feet down for a second. Now bring your opposite knee into a tabletop position. Opposite hand behind the head and curl up and rotate towards your lifting knee. Beautiful. When you're ready, both knees come into tabletop. And we start tapping the same foot forward as the hand that's on the bar. Last 4. Big exhales. Last time, and then just switch the toe tap leg. Last 3, and 2, and last time. Come down through center. Bring both hands onto the bar. Let's just curl our head, neck, and chest up a little bit here. So take a breath, inhale. Exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest up, gaze towards the thighs. Press your sacrum down, press your low back down, and then roll the spine down. Let's do 3 more like that. And last time. Hold the bar up, bring your knees into tabletop and toe tap right, then left, then right, then left for 8, 7, 6. Keep the height of the torso. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head down, lower the bar down. So now let's come up. We'll grab our long purple springs. Now if you have a springboard, as a reference, I'm putting my springs at level 5. But you want to, if you're on a different piece of equipment, have the bar anywhere from lying down knee height when your knees are bent to a little bit higher, depending on what you want to accomplish today and how you're feeling. Good. So I'm about an arm's distance from my tower. I'm going to bring my feet into my straps. Good. And then I'm going to lift my hips and place my ball underneath my sacrum again. Now you can do this any which way. If you feel like putting the ball underneath first, that's fine as well. This is just the way that works best for me. Now because we have that ball underneath the sacrum, I would just advise you to have your hands back against your tower so that you don't slide back on the ball. We'll start in our Pilates V, or our frog position, softening the front of the rib cage down. From here, keep those heels squeezing together, keep those knees hugging into the outside of the springs, and then press the legs out to straight, point the toes, and then flex the feet and bring the knees back in. Take a breath, inhale here. Exhale, extend the legs, point the toes, flex the feet, and bring the knees back in. You've got a nice tight squeeze on your heels or between your heels. Nice, we're not going to be here very long, so make every rep count here. Let's do 4 more, really stretching the legs long. And 3. Last 2. And last time. Now hold those legs out long, parallel off the legs, and then keep your right foot exactly where it is as the left leg travels slightly out to the side and back in. Let's stay on this side. Notice that the pelvis wants to reach towards the leg that's moving. Try to keep the tailbone pointing straight down the center of your mat. Let's do 4 more here. 3. Last time, establish your center and switch to the other side. Let's do 4. And 3. And last one. Now your sacrum is still heavy, tailbone is low. Bring both legs up, long parallel legs. Bring both legs back down. So hinging at the hips here, lifting the legs, using the glutes and the hamstrings to press the legs back forward. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And last time. Hold those legs back forward and draw Cheerios-sized circles around with the feet. For 6, 5, 4. Use those inner thighs. And reverse it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Bend the knees in for a moment. Relax your arms. Reset your grip if you need to. I know I need to. All right. From here, heels back together, knees back apart. We'll press the legs out, lift the legs up, lower the legs down, and bring the knees back in. Press, lift, lower, and come in. If you want to add a little finesse, you can bring your legs into that Pilates V position on the way in and out of frog, and then turn your legs back to parallel on the lift and lower. So we're working that rotation inside the hip socket as well. Good, let's do just 2 more here. And last time. Beautiful job. From here, just flutter kick the feet, keeping the ball as steady as possible in space, keeping those feet nice and low for 8, 7. Reach longer through those legs. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Bend those knees in. I'm going to lift my hips and just take that ball out, place it down by my side, and then grab onto my metal clips or my straps and give my inner thighs a little stretch. Good, so you can rock side to side here, whatever feels nice. Nice job. All right, and then we'll take those straps off. Roll yourself on up. We're gonna grab our short yellow springs with handles now. So we don't need our purple springs anymore. You can get rid of those. And then we are going to attach our yellow springs. Now, I'm going to attach them on spring level 4. Again, this is about knee height for me when I'm laying on my back. And then come on down again. Reach yourself almost at arm's distance from the tower one more time. Take your ball in between your inner thighs, close to the knees. Grab onto your handles. Reach your handles up to the ceiling, and then from here, just press your hands slightly forward so you have some tension on those springs. Soften the front of the ribs and give that ball a little squeeze. From here, we just lower the arms down towards the hips as we lift the heels up, and then lower the heels down as we lift the arms up. So heels lift as the arms lower, heels lower as the arms lift. You can stay with this little heel lift, or if you'd like, you can fully float those feet off the floor as the arms come down. You still have that hug on that ball. Your tailbone is heavy. Let's do 4 more here. 3, 2, and last time. Leave the knees up, leave the hands low. Turn your palms in to face your hips, and now open your arms out to a T and hug back in. Out and in. Every time the arms come in, let's add a little squeeze on that ball. Nice deep exhales. You've got 4, 3, the last 2, and last time. Now hold the squeeze on the ball, but widen your arms out to a V position. Lift your shins so they're parallel to the floor. We're going to do small little knee drops here, so take a breath, inhale, and drop your knees over to one side. Exhale, bring those knees back center, hug the ball. Inhale, other way. Exhale, back center. Now we know we've got to keep our shoulders nice and stable on the mat. That will determine your range of motion here. Draw your navel into your spine as you come back center. We'll do 1 more each way. Beautiful. Lower those feet back down. Hug your elbows into your rib cage here. Squeezing the ball. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, extend the arms as you lift the head, neck, and chest up. Squeeze the ball more. Lower down and bend the elbows. The elbows can be completely down on the mat here, or they can be hovering 1/4 of an inch off the mat. You choose what feels better for you. Now, let's add in our legs. So either the heels lift as the elbows extend, or the knees lift, or the whole foot lifts as the elbow extends. We'll do 4 more. Last 2. And last time. Very nice job. Release those straps down. Grab onto your ball, and we'll come up. Good, so we're gonna move our springs higher now. Those same short yellows. I'm gonna move mine up to a little bit above shoulder height. And then we're gonna come down to kneeling with the ball again between the inner thighs. Somewhere above the floor. Grab onto your handles and take a big kneel back away from your wall or your unit. From here, a little pressure downward on your straps. We're gonna pull those elbows in and reach our arms forward. And in and reach our arms forward. Trying to keep the body as stable in space as possible as you move through your springs. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. And last time, now hold those elbows back. Lean the body back. Bring the body back up. And extend the arms forward. Again, pull, lean, body in one nice long line for now. Come up and reach the arms forward. Let's just do 2 more like this. And last time. Nice, now we're gonna add on a little back extension here. So you're gonna pull those elbows wide, Lean the body back. Keep the body back. Lift the sternum. Take the gaze up towards the ceiling, arching through the spine. Keep the body back. Soften the front of the rib cage down. Come back into one nice long line, and then come up to stand on the knees. Again, pull the elbows, lean the body. Lift the sternum. Close the ribs. Come on up and release. 2 more to go. Pull, lean, arch, straighten, come up, release. Last time. If you want to take this all the way back to the floor, into your full back extension, or close to it, feel free. We'll do 1 more. Pull, lean, arch, and release. Beautiful job. We'll release those straps now. Place your ball down for just a moment. We're going to take these springs off and put our push through bar up again with our 1 red spring. All right. Come down to kneeling again, this time side facing. Put that ball back in between the inner thighs, somewhere above the floor. From here, we're going to take our bar. Let's scooch out a little bit so our arm is fairly long when our bar is at shoulder height. Your hips are facing straight forward. Your other arm is plastered right down by your hip. Press that bar down just a little bit from the underside of your armpit. And then we're just going to do a little lean. So this is not a big movement. We're just shifting the ribs, laterally flexing the spine. So you're opening up the ribs on the side that's furthest from the bar. And then just straighten that spine back up. Squeeze the ball throughout. Keep both knees down equally weighted throughout. Adding on, float your opposite arm up by the ear and press and reach. And lift. And press and reach. Feel that beautiful stretch down the side body. Let's do 2 more. Last time. Now lean over, rotate your torso, see if you can grab the bar with both hands, and then sit your hips away from the bar and see if you can just find a beautiful stretch all the way from your hand into your hip. From here, let's round the spine up a little bit and then press the bar away from us. And round the spine up and press the bar away. Let's do 2 more here. And last time. Beautiful. Come all the way up. Remove your outside arm, come into lateral flexion, come all the way up to stand and bring the arm down. Good, let's do all that on the other side. So just rotate around. Bring the bar down about shoulder height. You want to be about an arm's distance away. Squeeze the ball, put even pressure through both knees into the floor. Let's start with the other arm down by our side. We just laterally flex. And come up. And laterally flex. And come up. Let's do 2 more here. And then bring your outside arm up to the ear and continue on. Big reach. Both hips equally pressing forward. We'll do 2 more. And on this last one, we'll rotate. Rotate the torso towards the bar. Maybe you can grab onto the bar with both hands. Sit your hips away from the bar as you lean the torso forward. Then round the spine and pull the bar up and towards you. Down and away. Up and round. Down and away. Up and round, and then down and away, and just hold that stretch. Beautiful. When you're ready, come up, unwind into lateral flexion, and then come up to high kneeling. Beautiful. Let's face into our bar. We'll finish out with a little bit of cat. So hands on the bar. You've still got that ball between the knees, equal weight between the knees. Now back to our ears over our shoulders over our hips over our knees. Keep that weight centered here. Take a breath, inhale, get taller through the spine. Exhale, round the spine forward, pressing that bar forward towards the tower in front of you. We'll lengthen our spine out here. And then lift the bar up towards us, coming into a bit of back extension. Press the bar back towards the wall in front of you. And then round the spine all the way up to kneeling. Again, we round the spine forward. We lengthen the chest up. We press the bar away. And then round the spine up. 2 more to go. Round it forward. Press with your core, not with your arms. Lift the torso up. Press the bar away. And round the spine up. Last time, guys. Press. Lift. Press. And roll. Good. Releasing that bar. Shoulders down.